I genuinely don't know if you guys can hear me over this title theme, but there we go. Hello, my lads, lasses, and anywhere and everywhere in between. This is Gaming King 06, and I'm back after, what was it, almost 2 months? Yeah, I was really, really burnt out. So, in order to solve that burnout, because I really love Persona and Fire Emblem, the problem is they are really long JRPGs, and I was coming off of both of them, having immediately finished a playthrough of both of them. So, yeah, that caused me to burn out pretty badly. I didn't have enough stuff in the middle there to keep it from doing so. That, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, the holidays are not a good time of year for me. So, yeah, that kind of thing. So, and anyway, off of that point, to fix the burnout issue, I decided I want to start a Stardew Valley file for YouTube. Um, now, this doesn't mean Persona and Fire Emblem are going away. Obviously, I'm just trying to get back into a mood for it. So I'm going to record 8 hours of Stardew Valley content. Uh, then after four of those hours, that's 2 episodes of Stardew Valley. I'm going to record Fire Emblem. And then once 2 more episodes come out, I'll get back into Persona. And the way I'm going to do my recording after that is one episode of Fire Emblem. Like what the first week will be like Fire Emblem and then one other game, and then the next week will be Persona and one other game. And it'll always be like random stuff. It might be Mega Man, might be Minecraft. So whatever I feel like playing to avoid burnout. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into creating a file. Huh. Okay, that's what that is. I haven't seen that in a while, but no, we're just playing single player. I'm gonna turn the music back on. Okay, it's not blowing my eardrums out. We're gonna keep standard farm, uh, just because I just want to keep it normal. My personal file I just started. I have tried a Riverland farm though. Uh, it's actually pretty fun. I want to try out the Wilderness farm at some point as well. Farm name. We're just gonna keep it simple. Favorite thing. Now this one is always weird for me. I always try and make it some really dumb joke because I know what it does. I'll try and keep it serious here. What is my favorite thing? There's a lot of favorite things I have. I'm gonna go with my favorite hobby, and ever since as a child, that has been reading. A hobby I've recently fallen out of, but have been trying to get back into. I haven't, like recently, I read my first full like novel book since high school, because ever since I graduated, I've been focused mostly on manga. I wanted to get back into novels, and that's what I've been doing recently. It's a lot of fun. I like this little fella. I'm much more of a dog person than a cat person. Eyes. Yeah, there we go. Something that looks close to my actual hair, which you'll notice my VTuber model's not up right now. That's because I had to reset my computer, and I'm gonna be real, I forgot how to get that damn thing to work. I need to look up a tutorial. Uh, so that's close enough. My bangs sweep about like that. Speaking of, I've been obviously been growing out my hair for almost a year and a half now, coming up on there. Um, I decided I like it longer, so I'm gonna try and keep it that way. But at the same time, it gets really annoying, like trying to record and whatnot. So hopefully it gets long enough soon that I can, keep it out of my fucking face. Because that's the problem with my VTuber model. Whenever my hair gets in my eyes, it registers that as like blinking and stuff, which is really annoying. So I'm gonna have to start like wearing a hat or something. And for my very special grandson, I want you to have this sealed envelope. No, no, don't open it yet. Have patience. Now, listen close. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. When that happens, my boy, you'll be ready for this gift. Now, let Grandpa rest. An unknown amount of time has passed. See, that feels like misery. Dear God, that is dystopian. I love Stardew Valley. It's actually quite fun. I've been playing it for a good few years. Dear King, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature. So, I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Kingdom Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my boy. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? Alright. And here we go. I like this game a lot. I started playing it, I want to say 3 years ago, when I got it on my Xbox. Even now that I have it on PC, I've only ever used controller. This will be my first playthrough on keyboard and mouse. So, I'm looking quite forward to it. I am not giving a voice to everyone, by the way. There's too many characters and only one of me. Hello, you must be King. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. Farm's right over here, if you follow me. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's my shoulder. This is Kingdom Farm. Oh no, it's a mess. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. And here we are, your new home. Oh god, it's Luigi. Ah, the new farmer. Welcome, I'm Lewis, mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. I mean, hey man, in today's economy, that thing's worth like $300,000. Rustic, that's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt, though. Rude. Don't listen to her, King. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so you buy one of her house upgrades. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow, you want to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. Well, good luck. Oh, okay. New journal entry. You received 15 parsnip seeds. Here's a little something to get you going. Mayor Lewis. So yeah, introductions and getting started. So cultivate and harvest a parsnip. And introduce myself to everybody in town. This one always takes me forever. Because I can never find everyone. Yeah, first things first. Gotta clear out the yard. I also like, you know, slower paced games. I like more relaxing games. This, I feel like this will give me a chance to ramble on a little bit. Even if I have nothing to talk about, there's moments of silence in between. It gives me a chance to, you know, practice and actually hopefully get decent at commentary. So, there's that. Need to think of something to talk about. Oh, yeah, I guess the holidays did come around. Yeah, so they're not normally my kind of thing. Long story short, family holidays, when you don't have a family to celebrate with, aren't the most enjoyable thing. I'm not, you know, Grinch so much as I am just flat out fucking lonely. I try to make light of it, but it isn't the most fun. Sure, I have, you know, I have friends and stuff, but they mostly have families to hang out with. I spent last Christmas with Kuma and his family, but due to stuff going on there, I wasn't able to. I won't talk about it beyond that, just because it's his business, not mine. So, yeah, I did get some pretty neat stuff. Mostly, books, and a couple of figurines, which are pretty much right on course for me. And of course, you saw the shirt Kuma got me. If you watch his channel, I'm pretty sure he uploaded it. I got a few volumes of High School DxD and 2 Farron figurines. So that's nice. But how was all of your holidays? I am a bit curious on what people do to celebrate. I mean, I was alone, so I didn't do a lot. I just played some games. I did go over, me and Hero went over to a co-worker's house for New Year's, though. Played Mario Party and shit. That was fun. Also, Valentine's Day, I decided I wanted to do a Valentine's Day special. Just play, like, the dumbest dating sim I could find. I thought that would be entertaining. So you guys can look forward to that next week. A little extra upload. Probably go to the general store. Oh yeah, and I haven't said this yet, and I don't think Uma has either, but we are currently working on a game. A couple of games, really. We plan on making a fighting game, obviously. But right now, since I'm the one in charge of coding everything, and I have the technological literacy of a crunch wrap, I'm practicing by working on an RPG Maker game for us. We'll definitely play that on the channel when it comes out. I'm hoping it's good enough to sell on Steam. It'd probably be like $2, if that. Just to try and get some funding for the fighting game we want to make. Oh, that's right. I heard someone new was moving to that old farm. It's kind of a shame, really. I always enjoyed exploring those overgrown fields by myself. Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. Ah, Mayor Lewis told me you just arrived. I'm Marty. I sell livestock and animal care products at my ranch. You should swing by sometime. Okay. Gus. Well, hello there. I'm Gus, chef and owner of the Stardew Saloon. Stop in if you need any refreshments. I've always got hot coffee and cold beer at the ready. And I turn 20 next month. That's exciting. I'm getting older. Hating the fact that I'm getting older. 8 potato seed. Oh, that's just gone. 8 potato seed and 5 tulip bulbs. Yeah. Bean. Yeah, I'll buy some beans too. They're really good. Let's see. What is there to talk about, though? I don't really do a lot in life. I work. I come home from work. I'm a night shift worker, so that's always fun. I have a horrible sleep schedule. I write. I'm trying to get a novel published at some point soon. Just a low dark fantasy. Oh, I am actually currently working on the process of getting my name legally changed. Not that that's interesting to anyone. I don't know, I'm just kind of struggling for things to come up with here and talk about. I'm changing up my last name. I don't really like it. And I don't have any reason to keep it. I do have a D&D group I meet up with on weekends. That's fun. We do 2 different campaigns every other weekend. Didn't mean to do that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Every other weekend we have a campaign on a tabletop called Lancer, which is like kind of Gundam inspired, I want to say. Like it's like mech-based combat. It's really cool. And then we have a campaign we're doing alongside that every other weekend, as I've said a few times, where we are I'm doing like an isekai campaign, which is interesting to say the least. I quite enjoy it. We got lucky one session and came across a deck of many things, and one of the party members drew a card that got him to level 9, and the other one drew the moon card, which allows them to roll for a set amount of wishes. He got 3, and he used one of them to make the entire party level 9. That was session number 2. I also got the moon card, but I only ended up getting 1 wish out of it, unfortunately, which I then had to waste on getting rid of an avatar of death that was coming from my ass from another wish card. So or from another deck card, because we all drew 3 cards. How much does that cost to Choppy? Okay, we're good. Just in time, baby. We drew 3 cards from the deck of many things. Not quite enough to build a chest, which is saddening. It's going to take a whole other day. And I spent all my money on not food. Because I am a genius. That's fine. I can just cast that away. I have no need for sap now, since the mines aren't available. And then my 3rd card in that deck was the fortune card, I think it is. It spawns like 50,000 worth of gems at your feet. Hello, you must be King, new farmer. I'm Caroline. Husband runs the general store here. You met my daughter, Abigail? She's the pale one with the purple hair. Oh, you aren't exactly how I imagined, but that's okay. I'm Jody. It's a quiet little town, so it's very exciting when someone new moves in. Having a farmer around could really change things. Me, Hero, and our other roommate also have like a multiplayer world on this that's a lot of fun. Oh, hello, and welcome to our little community, dear. You can call me Granny if you like. Hero started out hating fishing, and now all he does is fish. To the point where I got him a shirt about his fishing antics in Stardew Valley. Oh, aren't you the one who just moved in? I'm Maru. I've been looking forward to meeting you. It's just a screenshot of him fishing, and it shows his daily schedule in-game. Oh, I can read it on your face. You're gonna love it here in Pelican Town. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evening, stop by the saloon. That's where I work. Imagine getting stopped on your way to work by the new guy, and he refuses to let you pass until you talk to him. Ah, stranger. My name is Vincent. Mama says not to talk to strangers, but you seem okay. This child is a fool. It does not matter if I seem okay. I am a stranger. Is that a pickable plant in your yard? No, okay. Shame. I would like to pick a plant and consume. Dandelion. Perfect. Great for my health. Yummy. I'm gonna forage a little bit so I can try and get some more income. Oh, you're that new farmer boy, aren't you? Yes. Huh. Oh, I'm Haley. If it weren't for those horrendous clothes, you might actually be cute. Well, fuck are you? I want to be cute as someone like you. Fuck you. You a bitch. I also want to get the stuff for a chest real quick. Hoping Willie moves in soon so I can start fishing. He moved in on day 2 on my personal world, but I'm not sure if that was because I was on the river farm or not. It's been so long since I started the new worlds. I can't remember when exactly everybody shows up. I want the caves especially. That's like my main source of income. Especially in the multiplayer world where all I do is farm and mine. I'm the only one who farms in the farming game. Consume. Oh, horseradish. That's something, alright. Go down to the beach and see if there's anything over there. Shit. Yeah, I think for my 20th in March next month, I might record like a little birthday special of baking my birthday cake. Because that's something I like doing. I like baking my birthday cake from scratch yearly. I am a very proud baker. I am actually a certified chef for anybody who is curious on that. I ended up in high school. There was a program we could do to go to trade school for half of our school day. If we had all the necessary credits in our junior and senior years, we could go to trade school for half the day instead, and that would allow us to graduate high school with an equivalent to 11 months in trade school. I did culinary arts. So, that's fun. I have a certification in culinary arts. I am a chef. I do not use that. Only master the 5 ways may enter. Oh, all the skills. Right. How do I check that? Me. Farming, mining, foraging, fishing, and combat. Obviously, we're also going to have to deal with marriage. That's an important part of this game. Yeah, but I'm a proud baker. Baking is my favorite part of cooking. It's like chemistry. I love science. But beyond that, I don't know. I do plan on like doing that Christmas special or that birthday special. Recording myself baking a cake in the kitchen. My grandfather taught me how to bake my very first cake from scratch when I was 13. It was a mayonnaise cake. I'm gonna try and get that recipe off of his old book if I can get access to it. An older, distant relative back home has it, which means it's going to be a little difficult to get a hold of. I do have them on Facebook, so I asked them to see if they can find it. So hopefully, if they do, I can get that exact recipe and bake it. Goma actually came over around Christmas. We wanted to do a holiday cooking special. It really was my idea. We made gingerbread cookies. I hate gingerbread, by the way. But unfortunately, the footage for that corrupted when I was trying to get it ported over from my phone to Google Drive, and so I can throw it all together. So that sucks. But it's what it's. So yeah, that'll be the first cooking special to show up on the channel, and I want to have fun with it. I also might modify the recipe a little bit. I want to do the same general cake recipe, but I want to do a layer cake, which it isn't normally. A layer cake is just a solid cake. I want to do like some fudge and peanuts in the middle of the layers. Sounds really good. And for those who do not know, a mayonnaise cake is just like a chocolate cake, but instead of eggs, you use mayonnaise. It makes it like a little bit more moist texture-wise. So clear out over here because there's a altar or shrine, whatever. That I can get to, which I honestly just discovered on my new personal save not that long ago. I forgot it was a thing. King, wait for my return on the dawn of your third year, Grandpa. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing until recently. So, just wanted to get over there. It's the greenhouse, I do believe, or it can be a greenhouse, I should say. Shit. No. Yeah, me and the guys are all heading out to eat at a steakhouse Saturday. We like doing that every once in a while. Moving my whole ass fucking table. There we go. I want the chest in the middle. Now I have to move the whole ass TV. Because I'm alone, why bother having it not in the middle? Move you a little more to the side. Perfect. Alright, stuff that in there. And that's day one done. Alright. So I have leveled up in foraging. Got 150 gold out of that. 172 total. That's nice. Weather report. Welcome to Cozy 5, your number one source for weather, news, and entertainment. Now, the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's gonna rain all day tomorrow. Fuck the rain. What you got here? Hello? Oh, there, just got back from a fishing trip. Should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you. Willie. I do not want to know what the guy named Willie has for me. I personally cannot wait for the mines to unlock. That is one of my favorite parts of this game. It's a really solid source of income and gifts. For those of you who've seen my Fire Emblem Persona playthroughs, you can probably guess who I'm going to end up marrying. I am a simple man of simple taste. And by simple taste, I mean it's very predictable. I will say one thing about the keyboard and mouse makes it much more convenient to water my crops. Although I still really want to upgrade it more than anything. Water hole. Anything up here to harvest? Nope. Let's see. The shop doesn't open for a while, and even if it did, I don't need to go there right now. For those of you who can't guess who I'm going to marry, it'll be very fucking obvious, like, the moment I start insta-locking on that one NPC, you know? Hello, Maru. I've already introduced myself to you. Open at 9. Lifeless relish. Yeah. As soon as that gets cleared out, I can go to the caves. I cannot remember how long that takes. I hope it's not too much longer. This is my leak. Stranger, hello. Don't mind me. I just live out here alone. You know what, man? You do you. You wanna live alone, dog. It says the place is open. Robin's still asleep. What a hoe. Yo, what's up, Demetrius? Oh, I got his name right. I couldn't remember if it was Dimitri or Demetrius. Greetings, I'm Demetrius, local scientist and father. Thanks for introducing yourself. I just knew it was one of those two. I'm studying the local plants and animals for my home laboratory. Think about my daughter, Maru. She's interested to meet you. And then Sebastian lives in their basement. If I remember correctly. Yep, there he is. Still sleeping like a loser. Yeah, the novel I'm trying to get published, I have been working on for about 2 years now. I'm getting close to finishing that final draft. What's this? That's the inside of a general store. Have I talked to Pierre? Hey, it's Mr. King, the new farmer. I'm Pierre, owner of the local general store. If you're looking for seeds, my shop's the place to go. I'll also buy produce from you at a good price. A little agriculture could really inject new life in the local economy. Indeed it could. I grew up in a farming town. There's also a retirement community for the non-farmers. It was a very small town. Ugh, not in a good mood right now. So I'm not in a good mood. What do you want? I just want to say hi. Can I take your ship in a bottle? Yeah, I grew up in a small retirement community farming town. It's a pretty nice place. Still go back there yearly for the local fair. That's Jody. I've already talked to you. Don't mind my husband, George. He isn't very friendly to strangers. If you get to know him better, he'll warm up to you. I'm sure you two could become good friends one day. Since you're so interested in my husband, I'll let you on a real secret. He really likes leeks. You find them in the mountains this time of year. Well, that's nice and all, but I want to open the... I just want to go... I want to open the request, madam. There we go. Hi, neighbors. My goats are really hankering for a flounder. Can't find any myself. Marnie. Fuck it, I'm about to unlock fishing. And money's good. Money is very good. I do need to introduce myself to George. Ahoy there, son! Oh, I don't know why I noticed one like that. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It's a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. Hey, maybe you'll buy some from the shop once in a while. Yeah! You received a bamboo pole. There's good water here in the valley. All kinds of fish. Oh yeah, shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. There we go, got my thingy. I'll also buy anything you catch. It smells, it sells. That's what my old pappy used to say anyway. Alright. Let's go introduce myself. Because I'm pretty sure I still have to, regardless of that. Hoy there, it's nice to see young folk moving into the valley. It's not very common these days. Yep, see? I had not technically introduced myself. Now, let's go fishing. Best part of the game, baby. I do also want to check on my recording progress. Just see how long I'm doing it. What I'm probably going to start doing from now on is setting a timer on my phone when I start recording. Fucker's slipping away. What's your problem, dog? Oh, it's a herring. Nice. Leave me a friend. Honestly, I might need to turn on the controller just so I can lay down. My legs is killing me, Smalls. It's not fun to sit cross-legged for hours on end, if you couldn't tell. Stardew. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Controller is under my pillow. So. Yeah, that up there. Alright, give me just a second. Then I'm going to move the mic down. Actually, no, we'll keep it up. I don't need to see the full screen for this game. Even then, I can see most of it. Just getting some blood flow back into my legs. Oh, right. I wanted to say, me, Kuma Hero, and me, Kuma Hero Yogurt, and Kuma's sister all went to see Iron Lung on Friday. It was really good. I liked it. Markiplier did a fucking amazing job. Great director. 10-inch herring. Really solid cosmic horror, which I've always loved cosmic horror. Like, Markiplier or not, I would have went to see it, but hey, that man did a fucking amazing job, and I'm glad it went so well for him. Hope he makes more movies, but I also hope he takes a break, because you could really tell he was, like, burned out, stressed, all sorts of stuff. But he's a fucking great director. And I definitely suggest, since it did get extended, and it's not just 1 week anymore, if you can find the time, take some homies, go watch it. It's a great time. They did a really good job, like, adapting that 40-minute long game into a whole-ass movie. Shit. Yeah, we also all, like, dressed up for it in red and black. Just cause. Ah, the new farmer we've all been expecting, and whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live in a little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. Yeah, we all dressed up like in decently like semi-formal black and red. Just a good time all around. Oh, hey, so you're the new guy, huh? Cool. I'll see you around. There's Hawaii controller. But, let's see, what else can I say? I don't really want to spoil too much of the movie. I mean, it pretty much just follows the plot of the game, but longer, so if you've seen the game, you've seen a bit of the movie, but it's done really well. Mark is a fucking amazing actor and director. Lixian did great editing work. That's right, he was on the editing team for a feature film, which is probably a cool thing for a YouTube editor career. For him to put on his resume. The biggest problem with the movie is that, you know, it's a serious cosmic horror film, but the lead actor is Markiplier. He's a great actor, as I said, but he's kind of typecast, and when the scary tension stuff is happening, I cannot help but want to laugh because it's the funny haha YouTube guy. It's not his fault at all, it's just, you know, in my head I've been conditioned to laugh when he's scared. I can only fucking think of, like, the dumb shit he says in, like, Amnesia or Silent Hill and all that. But it was so much fun to watch, especially with friends. Let's see. Let's go fishing. Need that flounder by... yeah, tomorrow. And I'll try and get it beforehand. I am also personally hoping for like a Blu-ray or other home video release so that I can, you know, buy it and watch it. That'd be pretty cool. It's definitely a movie I would watch multiple times. And then immediately after we watched that, me and Yogurt went to because he's part of my D&D group, we went to a D&D sleepover, and that was fun. We did not play a lot of Lancer because we were all a little too tired for that, so instead we played some other board games, Exploding Kittens. We also played, fuck, what was it? I can't remember what it was, but it was similar to Werewolf, if you've ever played that, with the secret roles and stuff. I think about all the other stuff we did. We played foosball, which was fun, except Yogurt was my roommate, and he was operating on like 20 ping. Like 2200 ping, a lot of ping. Oh yeah, sure, I'll take stone. Let's see. They put on Shrek when we all went to bed, which was the first time I ever watched any of Shrek outside of the All-Star. I did fall asleep partway through it, but, you know, that happens at a sleepover. And we played Just Dance, or, like, some Just Dance clone on the Xbox at the very least. Like, for the Kinect. That was fun. Yogurt naturally was the best at it, because he's a show choir kid, and I did horribly because I'm a theater kid, and I have no rhythm whatsoever in the dance. So, you know, it is what it is. I danced on easy mode, and I still managed to get the lowest score out of everybody. Mind you, everybody else is playing on normal. Just need me a flounder. Sweet. I'm gonna keep the broken newspaper on me because it's very useful later on. You can make cloth out of it once you get a recycler. Finally, a fish. Fuck. Actually, I should probably... Yep, so that I don't have to throw anything away. Catch a fucking flounder, goddammit. Might be a good idea to, like, build a chest on the docks or the beach or something. So I can put all my random loot there. Another herring. Well, if I catch a flounder, I'm throwing out the one starfish. One of the one starfish, I should say. The flounder will get me 300 gold. That's quite a bit more valuable. Oh, you bitch. Halibut. Still more valuable than a sardine or a herring. Oh, the flounder. You know, it's definitely really cool seeing Markiplier on the big screen, not only as the actor, but director. I mean, I've been watching him since I was in elementary school, so there's that. I'm a grown-ass adult with a 40-hour job now. It was also kind of funny seeing his name in the credits as Markiplier, like at the opening credits. In like in the end roll credits, he was listed as you know, Mark Fishbach, but I hope I pronounced that right. But seeing him as listed as directed by Markiplier, that was funny. But I'm really proud of him for what he achieved. I know he's been wanting to do that for a long time, and it was really fucking good. So, like, massive success for an indie film. Like, fucking held the #1 spot all weekend. I'm definitely not the movie type, but I am trying to, hopefully, like, maybe one of my, you know, when I publish my novel, maybe it'll get that, like, that kind of big. Who knows? That would be really cool. And if it gets adapted into a movie, you know, hypothetically, if it got big enough to, you know, hopefully the movie does well too. I'm very much a writer. On top of the novel, I've also been working on like a web novel series I plan on publishing as well. Like, you know, just a free web novel thing to read. Very, very drastically different themings, obviously. My main novel that I plan to publish and sell being a low dark fantasy, like Bleak, you know. I'm not gonna make it home, am I? Okay, I'm just gonna make it home. I hope I don't pass out in my fucking house. That would be awkward. Okay, we're good. I didn't have time to sell anything, though. I should have left a little earlier. Like, it's a low, like, dark fantasy. It's Bleak. And then the web novel series I've been working on is much more like... It's kind of a parody of shonen anime, is the idea. And it focuses very heavily on themes of existentiality. Anyway, it's probably a good idea to throw all this stuff in a chest. I don't even need my watering can today. I am, however, trying to keep, like, the whole novel thing separate from YouTube, strictly because I still don't want to put my real legal name out there, and I'm going to be publishing the novel under my real legal name. I don't know why, it's just like a self-consciousness thing. It's why I chose to be a VTuber instead of showing, you know, using a face cam or any of that. Oh, it's part of the reason I also just straight up just don't like my face. Feel like I look way too young. Bird! I haven't seen that before. It's also why I kind of chose a VTuber, like, to have an avatar, like, a mask on my design. Like a half mask, so if I ever go to, you know, get big enough, I go to convention to meet you guys, I can do so cosplaying as myself and not have to show my face, and, you know, see a face that I don't like. I do have glasses, which my VTuber avatar does not, and I refuse to wear contacts, so I'll look different, but, you know. More halibut. Cool. Yeah, I'm just trying to get some more content out, because I was burning out on JRPGs, and I feel like, you know, posting Persona and Fire Emblem and nothing but that constantly. I'm starting to get, you know, burn out my channel, burn out you guys as well. And I don't want that. I'm trying to be entertaining. Yet, yeah, this is a hobby, but I do care about making it entertaining. Because, you know, if I wouldn't want to binge... if I wouldn't want to constantly watch the same stuff, why would you guys? It's like, yeah, I like the games, but I don't think I could binge watch them. You know? I would need some stuff in between. So that's what I'm trying to do. One idea I had was like a Mega Man marathon, since the new Mega Man game just got announced. I'm a massive Mega Man fan. I mean, yeah, I was born in the early 2000s. I'm turning 20 this year, so obviously y'all know I was born in 06. But, like, the NES was my first console. It was an NES and a Wii. So I grew up with a lot of those older games. Especially Mega Man, Castlevania, Zelda, a lot of the older Marios. Not the biggest fan of modern Mario titles, like the mainline ones. I mostly stick to spin-offs like Mario Kart, Mario Party. But, like the most recent mainline Mario title, like in terms of like recent release-wise, I think I played, it was 3D World for the Wii U. I guess Odyssey counts too. So yeah, it was Odyssey. But I don't really count that specific game, because that's a very specific style of Mario game. We've only seen, like, what? Mario Galaxy, Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and now Odyssey. It feels like a sub-style as well, like a spin-off style. The, you know, collect-a-thon Mario games, as opposed to the more traditional platformers, whether they be 2D or 3D. Like, Wonder does look somewhat interesting, based purely on the fact that you can play as Daisy. But it's definitely a game that I probably wouldn't buy at full price. I'd either buy it used, so I don't have to pay full price, or wait 72 years for it to drop $10 in price. Like, Nintendo games never go down in price, like, ever. Bought from the main source. They rarely ever go on sale. Yeah, they had a sale last year, but that's like a very rare case. I don't think I've ever seen a regular, like, an official Nintendo sale before that. Growing up, I was always more of a Sonic fan as well, anyway. And between the two of them, I tend to prefer Sonic, and nowadays I also prefer Sonic, just because it's more engaging, more challenging for an adult man. I get that I'm not the target audience of modern Mario games. They are much more targeted towards kids. Sonic games, on the other hand, feel more directed towards, you know, teenagers. Well, you know, teenagers and adults. Like, they feel, like, more challenging, more engaging. And hell, with Frontiers, you could kind of tell they were, trying to make it a little more mature. Which is nice. Really looking forward to whatever the next mainline Sonic game is. Because, hey, even if the game itself isn't too good, the soundtrack will still fucking go hard. Even, I don't care, I'll pay for my $70 album with a free game packaged in. So, give the lady her flounder. I'm not wiping my feet. Hey, you brought me the item I asked for. Thanks so much. Here's a little something for your trouble. Ugh, fuck, my arm's going numb. Child! I need to introduce myself to you. Hi. That's a great introduction. I am so glad we had that conversation. Ooh, horseradish. Yoink. I am a bit of a rambler, but it's kind of hard to ramble to an audience behind a screen, I feel. Hello. Oh, hello, I'm Penny. Very solid introduction. I'm gonna talk to the Joja employee. I'm sure he counts. Join us. Thrive. Welcome to Joja Mart. How are you doing today? I don't believe we met. I'm Morris, Joja Customer Satisfaction Representative. When you decide you want to become a Joja member, I'll be delighted to help make your transition a joyous experience. We're in the process of a brand new membership system for our customers. Please check back soon to join. Welcome to Joja Mart. How are you doing today? Okay. Hey kid, the name's Pam. Don't be a jerk and we'll get along fine. I introduced myself to Morris. Joja Cola. Flagship product of Joja Corporation. It's honestly not that good item-wise. It gives you +1 speed, but that's about it. Yo, I can get a Joja Cola light, though. I mean, Joja wallpapers for my kids' room when I have them. Anyway. Yeah, we've done our fishing. I think we should spend the rest of the day gathering, like, supplies and sheep. Because I definitely want to get, like, a coop and a barn and a house upgrade as soon as possible. I want to start trying to get married. Alright, I think it's about time to sit up, too. Now my arm's falling asleep. Ugh. Just a second here. There we go. Just quickly, I'm gonna see how long I've been doing these. Just an hour. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start a timer for another hour. And once that ticks through, I'll probably end it here. I feel like I could definitely watch a good few hours of Stardew Valley without getting bored, so that's kind of how I model my videos, is based on what I could personally watch without getting bored. I know I like to fall asleep to videos a lot. So I know, like, generally 20 to 30 minutes is a good, like, someone will watch this all the way through, but sometimes, at least me, I like to put on, like, a 1 to 2 hour long video, watch it, and then fall asleep to it. So that's how I model my video lengths, my recording sessions. If it's something I feel like I could fall asleep to, I will probably play it and record it for a few hours. I also obviously try and keep my very low editing style, because I have a full-time job and I don't have time for a lot of editing. That's why I try and do, like, say words that need to be censored a lot, not very often. Like, you know, more intense swear words than just fuck. So I definitely control myself a lot more on camera, and I try not to say names. I'm very particular about that, obviously. Fuck. But really, beyond that, I don't edit a lot unless I have to censor something, or maybe I want to put in a visual list somewhere, like I did when I listed off my favorite Fire Emblem Three Houses marriage options. But yeah, I just try and keep things like low intensity, chill, relaxing. I feel like that's a nice thing to make a brand around, you know? Even if this isn't a brand, it's more of a vibe. I'm just existing, doing this on the side while I work. Let me tell you, I definitely need something to burn the stress away. Working in a factory is not the best time in the world, contrary to popular belief. Like, it's mind-numbing, yeah, but mind-numbing isn't always a good thing. Like, I can zone out and listen to music while I work, but I don't know, it's not very fun. It's not enjoyable. I don't enjoy it. Not miserable per se. Not yet. I probably will be if I do this for a few years. Factory work, I mean. But we'll get there when we get there. So yeah, gotta have a nice hobby on the side that is engaging and makes me feel creative and allows me to explore that part of myself. So YouTube. And of course my writing. And trying to learn game development, which means I'm learning how to code from scratch. It's also why I have final say in most of the things in Kuma and I's game, because I'm the one doing all the coding. He's not, he just helps with ideas, which I don't feel resentful for, obviously. I am enjoying teaching myself how to code. It's interesting, it's unique, it's intriguing, but it's hard work. This is just one guy coding, like, these games. They're going to be a while. I can't draw for shit. I'm not bothering to learn how to draw. I just pay people to draw for me. Fuck. It's tiring. It's currently about 12:30. And again, I work thirds, so I have to be up at 10 o'clock at night every day. Spring onion. I'll get it eventually. I do have to be kind of particular with my directions, which is weird. Like that now I'm chopping that way somehow. That part of doing this shit is a little wonky, but whatever. Pretty sure those warbles are supposed to be frogs. energy. I just saw one of the motherfuckers. Honestly, I might cut the recording a little early just because I am so tired. It'll still, like, regardless of if I cut it early, it'll still be, you know, 2 of these and then Fire Emblem. I'm not going to fall back on that. Just because I didn't technically make the 2-hour mark. It's more about, like, the episode count to avoid getting burnt out. Fuck, enter the house, don't kill yourself. Actually, don't enter the house yet. Sell your stuff first. In fact, so that you can't kill yourself, hold the rock. I'm gonna look up when the mine's open. Level 2 fishing, and I can craft bait. Okay, 5th day of spring. So... Alright, yeah, well, I'll stay on just long enough to do a mining excursion. I do think that's reasonable. Yeah, we'll stay on long enough to do a mining excursion. Until then, let's just grab that. Probably won't do too much today. I'll probably spend the day foraging rather than fishing. What do you have to say for yourself? I keep finding cool stuff. My backpack's full. Does it sound like you? Well, Pierre's got you covered. Stop by Pierre's General Store today and check out our affordable size 24 backpack. See you soon. I don't know if I can afford that, Pierre. I spent all my money on potatoes. Do some foraging today rather than sitting around fishing the whole time. I say that just because I enjoy fishing, but I don't think it's the most enjoyable thing to watch. Said I'm not fishing today. Oh shit, I need to talk to Harvey. Ow. We will wait here for the places I need to go to open. I have not talked to you yet. What's up, Shane? What do you want? Leave me alone. Honestly, that's a vibe. I can get behind that. Mayor Luis. Open 8:30. I'm gonna enter your house, Mayor, as soon as I fucking can. Just try and stop me, dog. Hello there, King. I was just loading some more prizes in a little machine here. It's a new program I've come up with to help promote a spirit of goodwill among the townsfolk, you included. It's pretty simple. Sometimes when you help out others in town, you'll receive a prize ticket. You can turn them in for awards. Some special stuff in there. Well, he worries that people will just go after the tickets rather than cultivating a true compassion for the fellow man. Yep, I'm in it for the prizes. I see. Well, that's not what I hoped to hear, but I appreciate the honesty. Hey, right, keep chopping the help wanted board in town. It's a good way to get your hands on more tickets. Good luck out there. $12 carrot seeds. Yeah, so every 3 quests you get a prize ticket. And that's also a relatively new thing from 1.6. Pretty sure 1.7 is coming soon, is it not? I don't know, I'm kind of an idiot, so... I'm gonna enter Pierre's room. I'm gonna enter your bedroom, Pierre. You cannot stop me, Pierre. I won't be held back forever, Pierre. The door is only made of wood, Pierre. I have an axe, Pierre. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my life, I'm gonna be honest. Starting fucking video game characters. She should be coming down anytime now. No. Thursday's unique. How interesting. Forgotten her schedule. I used to have that shit memorized. Fuck you, nurse. I'm just here to talk to Harvey. What's up, dog? Pleasure to meet you. I'm Harvey, the local doctor. I perform regular checkups and medical procedures for all the residents of Pelican Town. It's rewarding work. Hope you'll find your own work equally rewarding in time. I'm gonna put my fingers in it. I'm gonna finger the jar. I plan to spend a lot of time with my telescope this summer. Good for you. We all have our hobbies. I'm not into stargazing. That was a very productive conversation that I had. Hello, Pierre. I'm here to talk to your daughter. God damn it. I'm gonna wait for her to open this fucking door. She can't wait. She can't hide forever. Then we'll go foraging. She'll be out soon. She cannot hide forever. There you are. Haha, you fool. You thought I wouldn't be standing here waiting for you. Just you wait until I have gifts to give, and then I'll stand outside your door with gifts every day. I am perfectly sane, and I do not have a problem. Oh shit, I forgot to water one of my parsnips. No. Give me that. There we go, crisis averted. Excuse me. Yeah, you know, Stardew Valley must be really fucking weird from, like, the NPC's perspective. Like, random new guy moves into town, becomes unimaginably rich off of vegetables, never speaks, and now wants to marry someone. And he just constantly waits outside their door with no fucking context to give them gifts or talk to them every morning. And his way of having a conversation is just waiting for you to say something and then leaving immediately. Only to show up the next day and repeat the process. Leia. Hello, it's nice to meet you. You picked a good time to move here. Spring's lovely. Just, might as well start here. Cutting down trees. Fuck. No, you mind the fucking tree. So I need a decent amount of wood for a chicken coop. Wood and gold. And of course, once you get into that daily grind, because like Stardew Valley has a bit of a slow start, but once you get into the daily grind, you earn money quick. Once you get your everything going. Also, I'm not really sure what the economy is on this. Like gold. Not sure what the exchange rate to US dollars is. But it's probably not a lot given that it's like, what, 100, 200 gold for a pizza? I guess it's just one of the many mysteries of Stardew Valley. I'll take that acorn. Spring onion. Try and get some stuff to sell to make a little bit of income today. It's like, yeah, 1,700 gold isn't really a lot when you think of it like that in 4 days. It's only a couple $100 at most. Actually, you know what? Just to keep this entertaining, I'll do that fucking math right now. I'm gonna go look at the exact price of a pizza and see what I can calculate here. And like, I'll just compare it to the price of a pizza from my local Pizza Hut. I think that makes sense. Because Pizza Hut's kind of like the bar, I guess. Pizza, 600 gold. So, I think it's fair to compare it to, what, a large, maybe a medium? We'll do the math for both. Pizza Hut. Where you at? Yeah, I have the Pizza Hut app. I'm a fat ass. I also used to work there throughout high school. So that's fun. Alright, so we're looking at the pizza. So it looks like it's got some veggies on it, but I'm gonna simplify and say it's a pepperoni. So it looks like it's probably a onions and pepperoni. I don't like onions, so we'll just go for 2 topping in general. So it's 2 things of pepperoni. So, at my local Pizza Hut, a 2-topping large pizza is $18.17 before tax. And if we slap it down to a medium, it is $15.77. So, 600 gold. That would be... I gotta get my notebook. There it is. Alright. Got that. I've probably got a pencil somewhere. Oh, wait, I see my pencils and I'm gonna have to move. I don't want to move. Okay, I've got my pencil. So, 600 gold, right, for a pizza. Then, if we take the $18.17 value, we'll just do the 1 right now. So I feel like this is dragging out. It was $18.17, right? I have to remake the pizza. Yeah, $18.17. Okay, so we take that. And we work it out here. That would be 18. Simplify that to 6, 18.07. Alright, so we're looking at roughly $3.27. $3.27. Okay. Well, that's fun. Of course, that is... oh, wait, I forgot to account that I divided 3.27 cents. There we go. One of those. That's not a lot. Right, anyway, let's go check out the ocean. I probably got that wrong. I'm normally good at math, but I'm tired. Yeah, no. Okay, we're good. That should be right. Either way, not a lot. Okay, I got some seashells by the seashore. There's a chewy little guy in there. My grandfather liked to eat oysters and clams, and no. Even if I wasn't allergic to seafood, I would probably not. It does not sound appetizing. Alright. Narrowed in. Let's sell the stuff we got foraging and go to the caves. So that's going to be fun. I like cave. It would also be good to probably craft some torches going into the caves. So that's what I'll do. Sleepy time. Charcoal kiln, hell yeah. $177 gold. Which means parsnips. Oh, hello, Marnie.
Hello, King. You see this dog here?
Yes, I do.
I found it sitting outside the entrance to your farm. I think it's a stray, the poor thing.
Okay.
Hey, seems to like this place. Hey, don't you think this farm could use a good dog?
No. Yes, I'm adopting the dog. Okay, I thought that was a clickable. Why would I say no to adopting the dog? What shall I name him? His name is Jonathan.
Well, Jonathan, you be a good pooch now, okay?
Now, I will say, I may be more of a dog person than a cat person. However, my favorite animals are foxes and raccoons. Parsnip, parsnip, parsnip. Advancement. Reach farm level 1 to craft a scarecrow. Build a coop. Yes. I do plan on doing that quite soon, but I need about 1,000 more gold before I can. Thankfully, the caves provide. They'll also provide the stone I require. Got some new items in stock, deluxe fishing pole, and some bait that you can attach to it. You can use bait to make fish bite faster. Hope to see you soon. To our valued Joja Mart customers, our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal, pursuant to whatever the fuck that means, initiative L61091, Jojico Amendment. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. We apologize for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As always, we value your continued support and patronage. Morris, Joja Customer Satisfaction Representative. Okay, Jonathan has water. Oh, he's in my house. Hello, fella. Those two right next to each other. Time to go to the mines. What are my relationships like? Have I started any progress? No. Also, I've heard that in 1.7 they'll be adding like a romance rivalry mechanic, possibly, where if you take too long to, marry someone, another NPC can do it, which is pretty neat. Definitely lights a fire under your ass. I mean, it is, you have a whole 3 in-game years, and normally I'm married by before year 1 even ends, but it is pretty cool. To the caves. Yo, what's up? I was just peering down in this old mine shaft. It's been abandoned for decades. Still, it's probably good ore down there. But a dark place undisturbed for so long, I'm afraid ore isn't the only thing you'll find. Here, take this. You might need it. You received a rusty sword.
Hell yeah, brother.
Name's Marlin, by the way. I run the Adventurers Guild right outside. I'll keep my eye on you. Prove yourself, and I might think about making you a member.
Well, now, ain't that something? Also in the mines, amethyst, which, you know, great gift.
Yeah.
Okay, there's the way down. And there's a great source of stone. The mines provide. Great.
Also, the sword provides an excellent alternative to the scythe.
Because the sword does not take stamina to swing. And it still cuts through the foliage. Bug meat. Ooh, copper. That means I can start upgrading tools once I get enough of it. I need to make a furnace, though. Hardwood. Cool, I cannot actually gather that right now, so... I mean, I don't need it right now either, but you never know. It's nice to get some ahead of time. Slime. Also, that can be crafted into bait. Indeed, this sword does suck ass. I need that. Sweet, this is what I want. This for Abigail, who, yes, obviously I'm going to end up marrying Abigail. I have very refined taste, but it is very simple taste. I also love the art style of this game. It's nice, simple, pixelated. It reminds me a lot of Terraria, which I don't play a lot anymore, but I used to play a lot as a kid. The only reason I don't play Terraria so much anymore is because I have nobody to play it with, and I feel like, unlike Minecraft, Terraria is much better enjoyed with a friend. Minecraft I can much easier get into alone. Rubber boots! Something. Probably why that bastard was so hard to kill. It was a loot slime. Get you. You ain't safe. Come here. Cave carrot. Gives me energy. Wish I could just drop stuff on the ground to pick it up later. That'd be a nice mine. Geode. And a geode. Local blacksmith can break it open for you. Who knows what might be hidden. I'm gonna try and... I just want to make it to level 5 so I have access to the ladder for next episode. I think that's fair. Gonna consume that. Get a quick heal. Yeah, we'll get to level 5 and then dip out. What else did that thing drop? Oh, cool. No, not cool. Touch of copper. Let me out. Let me out. It's like every 5 layers, I want to say, there's a ladder. Oh, there's a ladder. There's an elevator every 5 levels, and then there's like set benchmarks where you'll get loot. There we go. Let's see if there's any copper around here. And then we'll head out. Owie. Rock. The only thing the scythe can do that the sword can't is harvest the scythe crops. Oh shit. I know you're in there. See, the flashing numbers saying that I was not hurting you gave you away when I was just trying to hit the other guy. Let's see what's in these crates. Backpack, sure. Anyway. You tell me I can just this whole time and I never knew that. I literally just learned that now. I've been playing this game for years. That goes to show how limited you are on controller, I guess. Anyway, let's go talk to Abigail and then end the day. I'm gonna harvest that leek though. I want that leek. I want it. We can give 2 gifts per week, I believe. Leek is definitely one of them. I already talked to you. Reach level 40 in the mines. Where would Abigail be? Oh yeah, let's go introduce ourselves to George while we're here on this side of town. It's irritating to have to meet all these new people, huh? Name's George, by the way. Buzz off. Yep, I like George. He's pretty cool. Grumpy old guy. Perfect stereotype, honestly. I hope I can be as cool as George when I grow up. Oh, it's getting dark now. Well, I guess all we have to do is wait creepily outside Abigail's front door until she gets home. And no, I'm not fast forwarding this. You have to sit here in awkward silence with me. You're not allowed to skip ahead either. Sorry. Not allowed. It's banned. Skipping ahead is for losers, don't you think?
I could check the saloon, but at this point I'm just kind of committed to the bit. I'm just gonna stand here. Very awkwardly. Amethyst in hand. There you are. Hello. Nope, nope. Wow, it's just my color. Thanks, King. No, we haven't talked today. Wow, I just realized it's Friday. Sometimes I totally lose track of time. Oh, you and me both. Where the fuck did the entirety of last year go? The older I get, the shorter the years seem. I mean, the shorter the years seem, the faster I get old. Anyway. That's probably just because I'm not experiencing new shit. Speaking of, in April, me, Hero, our roommate, and Yogurt are all planning on going to the Indianapolis Children's Museum as fully grown adults because we have nothing better to do with our time. Also, it's just because I really like museums. I'm really big on art and history, but neither Hero, my roommate, or Yogurt have the attention spans for a regular museum. But the Children's Museum is perfect for their ADHD selves. Anyway, bedtime. Alright, I can craft Scarecrow. Uh, 500 gold. That's something. Oh, hello, Gus. Hi there. Good morning. Or that's Clint, sorry. I noticed that you've been breaking some rocks open and finding ore. That's good. If you want to get the most out of the ores you find, you'll need a furnace. Just so happens I had an extra set of blueprints lying around. Here, I want you to have them. Learned how to craft a furnace. Furnace allows you to smelt metal bars. The bars can be used for crafting, construction, and tool upgrades. And you smelted a few copper bars. Consider having me upgrade one of your tools. It can make work a lot easier. Well, okay, I'm heading home. Take it easy. I fucking love Clint. He is so socially awkward. I just want to see what this says. See you've been exploring the old mine. You got the adventure spirit. Not much I can tell. If you can slay 10 slimes, you'll have earned your place in the Adventurers Guild. Careful, Marlin. Alright. Honestly, I just want to play more Stardew Valley, but I know I have to sleep for work, so... yeah, we're gonna end this one here. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the title screen. We'll have to go through that whole section again tomorrow's episode. But, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's not my usual JRPG content, and I know it's been a few months since I've uploaded, but I've been burnt out to hell and back. Also ignore the fact that the window just randomly got smaller. But, yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you stuck all the way to the end, that's cool. If not, hey, you have things to do, and I know, hour and 45-minute long video ain't exactly easy on time. Now, anyway, my name is Gaming King 06. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time you choose to grace my court with your presence. Have a wonderful day.